Go ahead and focus and meditate on this greatness. If you don't get the glory, you probably still stuck in the matrix. He said this is for me. Living revelation on your playlist. Since everybody A-listed, we probably need to pray this. The kingdom is coming. Better yet, the kingdom is here, and we the proof of purchase. And I'm not a part of no circus. We two different churches. Who you manifest in the earth with, undermining our purposes for the blessings and the cursing. You know this is working.
Benny!
It's good.
What's going on, King?
Coolin'.
Man, salute to you, man. You know, what's interesting is usually when people come here, conversation always be on fire before the camera come on.
Right,
man,
right.
Because I just love people that love and support people, you know. And you being in ministry, being a business owner, being an artist yourself, man, salute to you. Welcome to Think of Kingdom Media.
Oh yeah.
Glad to have you, man.
I'm glad to be here, bro.
yeah, man. So just for the people that don't know you, who are you, Benny?
Oh man. Benny. First and foremost, I'm a man of God. You know, I'm a minister.
No doubt.
I am a father, a husband, a business owner. Try to be a role model, you know.
Yeah.
I am you know, coach basketball. I train kids.
We appreciate you.
Absolutely. And
you.
you know, just try to be a representation of Christ first and foremost. Like,
Yeah.
I want to represent Christ because
Yeah.
I understand that doing so, loving on people, that right there is ministry in itself. I know we, as ministers, we speak gospel a lot.
Yeah.
And oftentimes we forget to be the gospel.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people can hear us, and oftentimes they can go in one ear and out the other, but they definitely see us.
Yeah.
You know, we are, as Christians, we are at times the only Christ people see.
Yeah, man. You know what? That's just somebody else told me that recently, man. But it's you got to let that sink in sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Because the world we live in right now, you might be the only alleyway, the only avenue,
Right.
and it's got to be in your heart.
Absolutely.
It's got to be, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We can spit scriptures at people. Some may understand it, some may not, but they definitely understand you when they see you.
Yeah.
If you're out of pocket, they'll see you out of pocket.
It'll be clear.
It's clear. You know. They don't care how many times you work in pocket, but when they see you out of pocket,
Yeah.
they can be detrimental to them. You know, but you know, that's who I am, man. I'm a child of God, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but you're also one of the dopest MCs in South Carolina, man. Hands down. People don't know that.
Listen, man.
People don't know that.
I appreciate that coming from you, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I never. This is the funny part.
Yeah.
Never really wanted to be an artist.
And see, I'm the exact opposite. I always wanted to be an artist.
Right. I never really wanted to be an artist, man.
So how'd that happen for you then?
It's crazy because I was working one day. I graduated college, man. I really didn't even start rapping until I was like 25. I was at work.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was at work one day, man. I used to work at Advance America, the check advance place. And I'm just at my desk, man. I'm listening to the radio. And there was some garbage song on. Some rap, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was playing. I'm like, man, those dudes trash. I was like, man, I can do that. I can do that. I can do better than that.
Yeah.
That day on, I went home, man. I just started writing. At 25, just started writing.
So you never went into like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you was inspired by all the MCs that you really liked back in that time, but like, you wasn't like, you know, I know at one point for every rapper, you saw somebody that was the pinnacle of what you thought you could be, right? Like, who was that for you? Who was that art? Like for me, I thought I was gonna be Jay-Z. I thought I'm looking at that dude and how he rap, how he move. Oh,
right,
yeah.
right.
That's where I want to get.
Jay was one of the guys I listened to a lot. I listened to Jay a lot. But what happened was, I'm from the South.
Yeah.
And the king of the South for me wasn't T.I. because I'm a little older.
Yeah,
you know, I was, when T.I. came out, I was impressed when he came out, but he wasn't the king of the South.
To you.
Scarface.
Scarface
To me was like,
you know what? That is, yeah.
Scarface was that dude to me, man. It was like, man, the way he told stories was like, wow, this dude is like really dope. And Bun B. And people have told me in the past I sound like a mixture between those two.
Yeah, you do.
And trust me, it's nothing I try to do.
But look. But here's what's crazy. I didn't really think about that until you just said it just now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's
between
right.
Those two guys.
That's definitely the delivery. You got that Scarface delivery,
right,
man.
It wasn't that I mimicked. Trust me, I try to be as authentic as I can.
I know,
but that's
it's gonna come out in your way, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why this project you about to release is gonna be so fire, man.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, man.
Right,
what you got? Listen, man. What do you have in the pocket right now?
Man.
Just go ahead and just let us have it right
man,
here.
Man. As long as I've been MCing, bro.
Yeah.
This will be my first album.
What?
First album. Told you I never really wanted to be an artist. I somewhat enjoy performing.
Yeah.
But my passion is literally making the music and letting it go.
And
releasing it.
Yeah.
Releasing it. So
it's gonna be your first album.
My first album. I've done mixtapes, but done little compilation with my homeboys, but never had an album of my own. One thing, because I don't like rapping like that. I like making I like writing a verse be done with it. If you get songs from me, you're getting something.
But you got to go lay it down. You got to go market it. You got to go promote it. We got to have, and I'm like that too. I don't want to tour 30 cities.
Right.
I just want to make dope music that I could put on and ride to.
Right.
Right? And
That's me.
And if somebody know me, hey, yo, look, check this out. I got this right here.
That's
I
me.
mean, that's just the culture of music. But,
right.
We live in a different space in a different time, man.
Absolutely. I did a song with shout out to Jay Will.
Jay Will.
Me and Jay Will was at Melvoc doing, laying the tracks down.
Yeah.
And in the process, man, we all having, me and him, and Mel having a conversation. And Jay Will told me, he said, Benny, he said, bro, you one of the dopest artists I've heard, bro. He said, but you suck at being an artist.
Whoa. That's cold.
And I was like, I immediately understood what he was talking about.
So break that down. How do you be dope as an artist?
Well, excuse me, he didn't say artist.
I'm sorry.
As a rapper, he said one of the dopest rappers.
Right. How do you be dope as a rapper but suck being an artist? I mean, that sounds like requirements need to be filled or something.
Okay, me being a dope rapper, meaning I can come up with rhyme schemes and punchlines and content and be great at it.
Yeah.
But as far as getting my music out, marketing, doing shows and trying to get my music out there like that, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about zero effort.
I mean, a big part of that too, because it's got to, I could tell in spirit, like you're just comfortable enough to be able to do it and not do it. Because, when your family's good,
right.
Your finances is good, your business is good, you don't got to worry about all those things coming down.
Right.
You can just do that.
Right.
Is that it? Is that?
Definitely. I'm content with life as a man, a natural man, a man in the world, a natural man.
Yeah.
Spiritually, Man, we can go different places. Well, God throw birds on us all the time.
Right.
But as a natural man, like all the stuff I can attain or have attained, my wife is good, my kids are good, my business is good. There's no need to be out trying to be something else. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know,
Already
and
created.
praise God to that, man.
Yeah,
Praise
yeah.
God to that. He got me in a space where, and I depend on him for everything. So when it comes to finances, finance is really one of the avenues where, bro, when I tell you we are in sync, money in my life, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. This is
tell
crazy,
us why.
man.
Tell us why, man.
Since I gave my life to God,
Right.
my wife, she actually gave her life to God before me.
Right.
But once we got on one accord, I was working at the barbershop. She was assistant general manager at Macy's. Right.
Yeah.
I'm making my money, she's making her money. Blowing it. Throwing money away.
Blowing it and throwing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And God gave my wife an idea for a financial fast, right? And he just downloaded it in her spirit. Financial fast consisted of me and my wife pooling our money together and only spending money on essentials and bills for 30 days. Nothing else. Anything outside of food that you had to buy from the grocery store, no eating out, no ordering in, none of that.
Yeah.
Grocery store and bills, you couldn't spend it. When I tell you it broke so many barriers and habits.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, when I tell you, and we tied. Oh my goodness, we tied. When I say we tied, we trust God. I got stories, bro. I got stories
I know
when it comes to finances, bro.
I know, yeah.
Listen, man, God has made it to the point where I told my wife, I don't care what I make at the barbershop. The word tells us we'll become lenders and not borrowers.
Lenders and not borrowers, yeah.
And we really, we tackle that head on, me and my wife. And when it comes to finances, man, we don't stress about anything.
Right.
I'm talking about anything. Because when it's an issue, we trust God within that issue. It's like I was telling you earlier what Glow said.
Yeah.
When it comes to trial, we should welcome those trials.
Welcome those joints, yeah.
We know God's gonna,
Well, God's gonna show up.
you know it. And I'm gonna tell you another thing about God showing up. When it comes to that, man, our expectation should be just that, not how he's gonna show up. Because all the time we have an idea in our head about how he's gonna show up, and a lot of times it's not that way.
Yeah.
But he's gonna show up. And the way he does it, he's gonna get the most glory for it. He knows that.
Every time.
Every time. It's not our way.
Yeah.
It's his way. But when it comes to finance, we're back to that, bro.
Yeah.
Cause this is one of my areas of ministry. I love it.
You love it.
Cause I'm willing to be that vessel. God has poured so much into me, so I can speak on this. It's like, bro, when I moved here, man, I knew nobody. My wife's assistant general manager, like I said, I'm a barber, and everybody that understands barbering, you don't make money if you don't have clients.
Right.
That's just what it is.
That's just what it
And
is.
moving to a new area where I didn't know anyone, having to start over. Bro, it was times that I would work a full week in the barbershop and have $100.
Man, bro.
It's been times where I didn't make enough money to pay booth rent. You see what I'm saying? But I trusted God still.
Yeah.
So like I said, it didn't matter to me how much money I make in the barbershop. It's not about that, because I know who my source is.
Yeah.
Fast forward, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I am about to, me and my wife signed a contract on a new home.
Man, congratulations, bro.
Praise God.
Man, how the process with that and the journey with that, people don't really understand like how glorious of a thing that is, man.
You listen, bro. You're not understanding what I'm about to tell you, bro.
Tell me, man. Go ahead.
Me and my wife, we've always been transparent with our finances because we want people to see how God is working through us.
Yeah.
We want people to see this. Trust this, man. We have an idea of what we wanted. We thought we wanted a certain house or a certain amount.
Yeah.
When I tell you God blows your mind,
Every time, bro. Every time.
I hope she doesn't get me for this. Like I said, we try to be transparent with our finances.
Yeah.
Bro, this is my second home. The first house we purchased, man, it's a whole story behind that.
Yeah.
How God moved in that process. Like, I only made like $23,000 that year, and got a $114,000 home. How is that possible?
How?
God. And now, bro, I'm thinking God's gonna bless us with this $250,000, $300,000 home.
Yeah.
Which is, in my mind, huge blessing.
Huge.
God, you moved.
Move.
Bro, we just signed a contract for a $600,000 house, bro. God said, son.
All my riches and glory.
Bro, you don't understand, like, and the great thing about it, my wife can literally, after we purchase this home, can stop working. Ain't gotta work no more. I make enough money at the barbershop to take care of everything. And then save. And then build a saving. I make that type of money now, bro.
Yeah.
From cutting hair.
Come on, man.
Bro, from cutting hair.
Yeah.
The skill guy, this is gonna blow your mind.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be a barber.
That's wild. How you
I
gonna
started
say
cutting
that,
hair
man?
my sophomore year in college, bro. I told you I graduated banking and finance and marketing.
Yeah.
Initially, I wanted to be a stockbroker.
Yeah.
But cutting hair in college, just didn't understand, like, why am I found myself going to barbershops and just paying attention to barbers. So I got me a pair of clippers, just started cutting hair. Walking on the yard, guys like, who cut your hair? Like, I did. Like, cut mine. Like, all right, cool. So that's how I got into cutting hair, but I never wanted to be a barber until I started working in barbershops and the culture of being a barber, like, okay, I can dig this.
Yeah.
But you think about that. This is a gift God gave me because I feel like I caught on so fast. It's so natural, man.
Yeah.
And
So you didn't go to barber school?
I did eventually.
Eventually.
It
But you was already grinding by
I
then.
had been cutting hair for like 10 years before I went to barber school.
Wow.
In and out of different barbershops illegally. I wasn't supposed to, but
Right.
yeah, but I was. And I got to a point where I didn't know what I wanted to do. It was either I was getting ready to go to the Air Force. That's an accountant.
Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, because I graduated, I was gonna be an officer. And my homeboy, my best friend at home, called me like, bro, it's a barber school down here. You can go for free. I like, man, get out of here. He said, I ain't gonna argue with you. Here, get the number. Call him. So I called him. He was like, yeah. I said, that's what I like to do. I got my barber license, and it's been.
The game need barbers, man. That's really what it is.
I'm gonna tell you something else. The game needs barbers because a lot of barbers are dinosaurs now. Yeah. And I explain.
Explain
the culture of barbering has dwindled. You know,
like it's just not a thing to do.
It's not. No, they don't take it. It's not a profession anymore. They don't take it as a profession. It's a hustle now.
It's a hustle.
And it used to be a noble profession.
Yeah, man.
People looked at barbers like it's like something I aspire to be.
Yeah.
But the culture changed, and
what do you think changed that? The internet?
Nah. I got my theory.
What's your theory? I want to hear it. I agree with you to a degree, cause
and it's not I was gonna say it's not a knock, but I can tell you the truth.
Tell me the truth, man. Tell me the truth.
I feel, because I was around them.
Right.
A lot of guys got into barbering. A lot of dope boys,
Right.
hustlers, got into barbering to kind of wash their money. And in doing so, they maneuvered that way.
Yeah.
Professionalism, they didn't need it because that barber money was minute to what they were really doing.
Yeah.
Culturally, they changed the dynamics of the professionalism of a barber because they didn't really need that money. They just used it as a front.
Right.
And other barbers saw their lifestyle and trying to mimic that because it was cool.
Right. You getting money legally and illegally. So it's almost like you're washing the money.
They didn't care about customer service. And they didn't
And like you don't want me to cut your hair? All right, cool.
Right,
Somebody else
right. You know, and barbers that needed the money tried to mimic that culture.
Yeah.
So now professionalism, the noble profession that it used to be, it's not like that no more.
Yeah.
It's not like that no more. And I see
I mean,
it now.
my father had the same barber for 25 years
Right.
in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm like, and then he passed away, you know. And my father's barber died. He was like, man, I don't know who's gonna cut my hair now, you know. Like, and then, but I not only did I lose a barber, but I lost a friend,
Right.
a
Absolutely.
brother.
100%, bro.
You know what I'm
100%, man. 100%. I got guys now, I've been cutting, I know over 10 years now that we're tight. Like, if he needs me, he can call me. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like that. And you build that bond with clients like that, man. Because, you know, you get people in your chair that'll tell you deep, dark secrets.
Oh yeah,
You know,
man.
and as a minister, and they know I'm a minister, they bring all kind of problems to me, bro.
All kind of stuff to you, man.
You know, and hey, I'm there for a reason. God put that skill in me for a reason. He made me someone that's willing to listen.
Yeah.
Cause some folks like, man, I
Don't even want to hear
get
that,
you out of
bro.
there. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Got time for that, man.
Well, yeah.
Listen, man, you know, this Thanksgiving Day, I stepped out, you know, my little cousin, he's 23. My nephew, 17, you know, Xavier, 13 now. He made the middle school team, 7th grade.
Okay.
You know, so he think he tough now. So, you know, now mind you, all three of these kids, I've been giving them driveway buckets all their life, every Thanksgiving. 21, you're going to lose. L done, free throws and lays, easy. Right? So I step out there this year, I got 17, right? They got whatever they got. They losing, all right? How about that? Man, I went to go do a little hezzy. Man, meniscus tore on me right there on the floor. Fell, boom.
What?
I got a joint on my knee right now.
I was gonna ask you why you limping, man. I saw you limping. I like you didn't get crossed, did you?
I crossed myself with hesitation. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But I wanted to share that with you because I always tell you can't hold me, but you get old, you know, you get your stuff start breaking down. My back, whatever, like you know. You went back into shape, but when you're training these kids, man, it's a whole nother thing to be an example, right? Because they don't respect you. They can see that you could do it.
Right, absolutely.
Right, and then you build relationships with them, like just like you do in the barber chair, man. And I know that as a trainer, you know, you experience a lot of relationship building and bonds, man.
Right.
What do you think moved you to start training kids? I know you love the game, bro, but you know, like, I've had a personal experience with it,
right?
And it's a lot bigger than like it's so much more than basketball.
Absolutely. Outside of just loving the game, man, I got into coaching, man, and coaching. I love coaching.
Yeah.
And I said, people, I used to work in school district too, so they asked me, "You don't want to get back in the district?" I say, only reason I would get back in the district is to coach, and I want to be a head coach. Right. I can't be a head coach. I'm good. I stay in the barbershop. But
you got to run your own show. Like you're not about to be nobody's second fiddle.
Right. So coaching is a great avenue to building up young men.
Yeah.
Teaching them a game, yeah, but teaching them how to walk uprightly is more important than teaching them the game.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take them a lot further than basketball will. Just being an upright man.
Yeah. Like knowing what's right and doing what's right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And And since I wasn't coaching, I started coaching my son rec team. I was doing that. But when I stopped doing that, the next best thing was training. I feel like I got a lot of knowledge to give to kids when it comes to basketball. And one of my specialties is shooting. I'm a shooter, bro.
Yeah.
Shoot from anywhere.
Anywhere.
My homeboy told me I was Steph Curry before Steph Curry. Shout out to Pat Smith. That's my dog.
Yeah.
But I can shoot the ball. I'm older now. I get tired now. I'm dealing with Achilles problem. My Achilles hurt, but I still give you buckets.
You still give you buckets.
That's the truth. But I work with kids on proper form.
Yeah.
Snapping the wrist, leaving that follow through up.
Right.
And spreading your fingers. That's what I try to work on. Try to make a better shooter.
Getting your fingers in them lines.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely. And in doing so, we have conversations, talk. A lot of times their fathers be there, and I like to see the interaction of fathers. And that's another thing, man. Don't let the world continue to push that narrative about black fathers being absent.
Oh, man, somebody told me that they want to do something like that and talk about black fathers, man, recently, man, because we here, bro, and we here being dads. You know what I'm saying?
I work in a barbershop, man. I see it. I train. I see it.
We here, bro.
All the time.
Here, man.
All the time. But that's a whole nother story, man.
Thing, though. Yeah.
But I just working with kids and with the game, I love, bro. It's almost just like barber. I don't feel like I'm working.
Yeah.
When I'm cutting hair, I don't feel like I'm working. It feel like a hobby. When I'm in the gym with other kids, it feel like I'm still playing ball. So it's all love.
Yeah.
When God gives you things, man, He gives you your passion, your purpose. You don't feel like you're working.
Yeah, you don't, bro. It's just easy.
It's easy. Time goes by.
It's like, I done spent 3 hours doing this? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, man. Benny. Salute, King. I appreciate you coming through,
Oh,
man.
no problem, bro.
No doubt.
So.
Stinking. 'Cause I ain't tell ya. Go ahead and focus and meditate on this greatness. If you don't hear the glory, you probably still stuck in the matrix. He said this is for me. Living revelation on your playlist. Since everybody A-listed, we probably need to pray this. The kingdom is coming. Better yet, the kingdom is here, and we the proof of purchase. And I'm not a part of no circus. We two different churches. Who you manifest in the earth with? Undermining our purposes for the blessings and the cursing. You know that.